Hi, this is Jevon Dangeli, founder of Jumi. In this video, I'll be demonstrating the Jumi beginner sequence. We also have a Jumi video for people who are physically impaired, as well as a demonstration of the full Jumi sequence in yet another video. Start by standing with your feet shoulder width apart, facing forward, knees slightly bent, and identify a point on the wall or horizon directly in front of you. Then identify a point on the ceiling or in the sky above you. Then turn quarter circle and identify a point that will be over to your right on the wall or horizon. Then identify a point behind you on the wall or horizon. One more quarter circle and identify the point that will be over to your left on the wall or horizon. And then finally, identify the point between your feet, which is your connection to the earth. Now we begin the Jumi sequence by sweeping the hands up and down to begin the flow of energy around the body-mind system. We're going to warm up the neck first by doing slow, soft and steady rotations of the head to one side. This should be done within your comfort range, not stretching yourself too much at this stage. Nice, soft and easy rotations. 7 to the one side, then 7 to the other side. Once you've completed both sets of 7 head rotations, we begin the shoulders, rolling those shoulders forwards first. Nice big rotations of the shoulders, rolling them forward 7 times. And then change direction and roll those shoulders backward. Roll that heavy life back and behind you, releasing any tension from your shoulders with each rotation, becoming loose, soft and supple. Then hands on your hips, and we're going to loosen the hips by doing nice, big, slow rotations within your comfort range, knees bent at all times. 7 rotations to the one side, and then 7 rotations to the other side. And then bring your feet slightly more together, hands on the knees, and rotate the knees in a circular manner such as this, but not extending the knees beyond where the toes go. So your knees stay behind the extent of your toes, keeping the rotations nice and easy, just loosening up your knees. Excellent. Now we've completed the loosening up, and we're going to begin the Jumi sequence. Once again, sweeping the hands up, now bringing them down toward the navel where they rest ever so gently with the thumbs upon your navel, the fingers below. This is your starting position. From here, bring your hands up to in front of you, your fingertips at eye level. Now open them up toward your periphery and close them again. Opening your visual gaze, closing your gaze, keeping those fingers within your visual field as they open and close, thereby extending your visual field horizontally with each opening and closing. Hands then return back to the navel. Identify the point between your feet. Now we're going to scoop up earth energy from the ground below you. Imagine scooping that up and bring it in to your navel area. 5 scoops of earth energy into the body-mind system. Keeping your knees behind the toes, so that as you bend down comfortably, the bending of the knees does not go any further forward than the toes themselves. Good. Now imagine rotating to your left, hands together, and as you find that point on the horizon to your left, your hands extend your visual field vertically so that while you see that point on the left throughout these 5 moves, you're at the same time opening the aperture of your awareness vertically by following the fingers. Then hands together, rotate to your right, find that point to your right, and at the same time keep those fingers within your visual field so that you're able to brush open your field and close it again. Extend it open and close it again 5 times, then return the hands to your navel. Now, hands up to eye level again, and your right hand goes up. Watch those fingers going up to the right, hands to your eye level again. Now watch your left hand fingers going up to the left. And as your right hand goes up, now your left hand presses down, and then as your left hand goes up, your right hand presses down. You're watching the fingers of the hand going up and back to eye level. Fingers going up to the other side and eye level. As one hand goes up, the other one goes down. 5 times to each side. And then hands back to eye level and return back to the navel. Now from the navel, the hands come back up to eye level, and from this position, you're now going to extend upwards to the point above you and around down to the point below you and back up to eye level. And as the hands then go down and back up around, you're keeping those fingertips within your visual field at all times. Aim to be able to see the fingertips in your peripheral vision at all times as you do 5 sequence moves. And as you're doing this, you're opening the aperture of your awareness, becoming more and more aware of what's in the periphery of your visual field, while at the same time being aware of what's directly in front of you, being the fingers as they come to in front of you, as well as that point that's over to the horizon in front of you. Hands then return after the last move back down to the abdominal area. You now take a wider stance, feet pointing slightly outwards, hands back up to eye level. We now begin to shift weight over to the left, and your left hand rotates to behind you as you follow that left hand with your gaze. Then back to your center of gravity moves to the right, and you follow that hand to the right, center again, and to the left. Notice that the moving hand is the hand that you're following with your gaze, and now to the center, you shift your gravity to the left as the hand goes to the left, and then as the hand comes back to the center, your center of gravity comes to the center. Hand to the right, your center of gravity moves to the right too. So, to the left, left knee bends, right knee is straight. To the right, your right knee bends and your left knee is straight. 5 to each side. Rotate as far as you can within your comfort range. Hands then back down to the navel, and you bring your feet back to shoulder width apart. Now, imagine raising your center of gravity all the way up and beyond you, into that point above you, right into the source of aliveness in your life. Then bring that source of aliveness energy down through your body and brush it down the front of your body and connect your fingertips with your toe tips, creating an energy circuit. You then crawl forward, putting your knees on the ground into a push-up position, lowering your body down to the ground. Then push yourself up as much as you can, looking up to your point above you, and then rotate to your left and rotate to the right, seeing those points. Come back down, chest on the ground, chin on the ground, and then push up and extend your chest down toward your knees, stretching the shoulders and back, up onto your feet. Connect your fingers to the toe tips again, pressing your chest down toward your feet, knees bent, and then bring that energy up your body and up into the source of aliveness. Then back down, the hands come brushing down the front of your body, connecting fingers to toe tips again. And then crawl forward with the hands, slowly and easy, in whatever way is comfortable for you. Bring your chest down to the ground, and then press up and look as much as possible up to your northern point, then to your left point and your right point. Bring your chest then down to the ground. Now extend your hands in front of you and then bring them around as the hands rotate, and bring them back forward as the hands rotate and to your side. Press up onto your knees, bring the chest down toward your feet and feel that stretch as you then bring the hands back up onto your feet. Connect your fingers to your toes, creating an energy circuit around your body. Then brush those hands up your body and extend the hands up to above you, connecting with the source of aliveness in your life, bringing that energy back down throughout your body, connecting it to your toes, and then once again extending forward, crawling toward your push-up position with the knees down, lowering your chest. Press up as much as you can while the hips are down. Look over to your left as much as you can, and then to the right as much as you can. Within your comfort range. Chest back down, hands extend in front of you, brush past down to the hips and back to the front. Into your push-up position with the knees down. Push back your chest toward your feet as much as you can do comfortably. Bring yourself back up onto your feet, keeping your knees bent, connecting your fingers to toes to create an energy circuit. Then brush that energy up your body and extend it beyond you, back into the source of energy and aliveness. Then return it to your body, across the front of your body, connecting your fingertips to your toe tips. And crawl forward once again on the ground into your push-up position, knees down, chest down, and then up again. Stretch to your left, stretch to your right, down, hands all the way out in front of you, rotate them down to your hips, back to in front. Press up onto your knees, then bring your chest down toward the knees, feeling that stretch in your chest and shoulders. Connect your fingers to the toes, creating an energy circuit, and then sweep that energy up your body, all the way up into the source of aliveness in your life. And and then bring that all the way back down the front of you again, connecting that energy from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Into your push-up position with the knees down. Bring your body flat to the ground. Push up, look as high as you can. Look as much to the left as you can over your shoulder, and then look as much to the right over your shoulder as you comfortably can. Forward, down. Extend the arms all the way in front of you, then all the way around to the side to your hips. Forward again. Back into your push-up position. Keep your knees down, push up, and then bring your chest toward the knees. Then back up onto your feet, connect the fingers to the toes, creating the energy circuit around you. Then sweep those hands up the front of your body, and then all the way up, extending beyond you again, into the source of energy and aliveness. And then bring that energy with your hands into the abdominal area. Feeling what you're feeling, noticing what you're noticing from moment to moment. And now, allow your awareness to drift into the space that connects you to your source of aliveness. And then allow your awareness to drift into your connection to the earth. Then allow your awareness to drift into the space that connects you to that point in front of you. Allow your awareness to drift into the space that connects you to the point to your right. Allow your awareness to drift into the space that connects you to the point behind you. Allow your awareness to drift into the space between you and the point to your left. And now, allow your awareness to drift into the space that connects you to all 6 points at the same time. Experience yourself as the awareness that connects you to all 6 points simultaneously. And then allow your eyes to open and maintain awareness of being the space between you and all 6 points. This is open awareness. Now we're going to bring that energy and awareness throughout your being by brushing it from the belly to the back of your hips, then down the back of your legs, your heel, to the front of your feet, up the front of your legs to the hips again, then around to the back. Now bring your hands up the spine as much as you can, over the top of your head, then down the front to your hips. Bring the hands back down the back of your legs to your heels, over the front of your feet, brush it up the top of the legs, around the back. Imagine all the way up your spine. Now the hands come and over your head, back down to your hips in the front. One more time, down the back of your legs, across the front of your feet, up the front of your legs, then up your back, and finally all the way to the source of aliveness in your life. And then bring that energy and inspiration and shower it all over yourself with your hands sweeping down in front of the body and around you to bring your Jumi session to a close.